Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. So we're going to talk a little bit about this Bitcoin move up today and why I don't think it'll last. Now I could definitely be wrong about this, but I do believe this mini pump is setting us up perhaps for a bigger dump tomorrow because the jobs numbers actually come out tomorrow. And I don't think the job numbers are going to be particularly good. I could be wrong about that and they could be great. But from the signals that we've actually seen that companies have laid off more in Q2 than in Q1, and I think the unemployment numbers are actually going to grow a little bit. I think the jobs market is going to be a little bit weaker and people might actually react. The labor market is not very tight right. Well, it's tight according to the employers because they don't have enough workers. But, as Mitch McConnell says, people are going to start running out of money, especially with this inflation, and they're going to start to want working again. Maybe that's their evil plan to get people to actually start working again, just to starve everyone out of cash. And maybe the inflation is actually part of their diabolical plan. Highly doubt it. But, does give you something fun to actually think about. But either way, I do think the employment numbers aren't going to be that good because of the indicators that we've seen. And with the jobs market getting a little bit weaker, I do believe people might pull back some more. And I think crypto might actually go down tomorrow, back maybe even below 20,000, because that's less than a 10% move, and that can happen any day. There's a lot more other numbers coming out in July. I don't really know how good or bad those going to be are. Like the inflation numbers are going to be really important. I do think the inflation numbers are actually going to be good this time because gas hasn't really gone up and instead has actually gone down in price. So that will actually affect the inflation numbers a lot. And the overall economy, there's going to be Q2 numbers, and I do believe we're going to confirm a recession because I do think Q2 was negative growth as well. So I think Bitcoin might have like one more dump in it. Plus, there's the MT Gox thing, but I'm not really sure how that's going to play out. I do think we've pretty much scraped the bottom, though. I don't think we're going to go lower than 15,000. That's probably like the lowest we're going to go if we even get to 15,000. I am pretty sure we're going to dump below 20,000 again sometime sooner or later though. So I do think there'll be another trip below 20K, probably to around 19, 18. I can't really be sure of anything less than that because I think we've absorbed a lot of Black Swan events like Terra Luna. And I do think inflation is going to start evening itself out. And I do think the economy will actually rebound towards the end of this year. But I do think crypto is basically going to bottom out, if it hasn't bottomed out already, in July or August. So those are the numbers I'm actually looking at. And I actually think if you start looking at the technical analysis portion of it, right now the 200 EMA is at like 35,000, but as we move along, as we stay at 20K, like every couple of weeks, the 200 EMA will actually get lower and lower. But sooner or later, we're going to start going up towards the end of the year, and I think like towards the end of the year, maybe like in November or something, that is actually when the 50 EMA, I think, will actually surpass the 200 EMA again. And that might make us the golden cross again. And I think that's a big technical indicator for those of you that are interested in TA. But I don't really see that until like November. So we still probably have another 4 months of at least like basically trading sideways before we have any real movement upwards. But we will continue to get these little pumps every once in a while. And that's, just to keep people excited. I don't think there's the volume to accompany these pumps. So I do think it is kind of whale play. So I do not think this actually can be maintained. And they might just be waiting for the jobs numbers to come out to actually dump on everyone. So maybe it'll play out, maybe it won't. But I don't really believe in this particular BTC small pump. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and have a nice day.